Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Vechain price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Vechain chart, which has managed to break above a high that we made at around the $0.2182 mark. We have also managed to break above the 20-day MA here on the 1 hour chart, and here on TradingView the market has continued to gear up, where you can see the market is up by 0.65%. And before I get into that part of the technical analysis, allow me to start the video here on the 1 hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, where you can see that Vechain, after making its lower low at around the $0.015 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in blue having the wave 5 completing the formation of that first wave to the upside. Then we saw a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, then we continued pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5, giving us a high at around the $0.021182 mark. And after making that high, we can now name that whole structure as a larger Elliot wave count 1, and that is after seeing a 5-wave structure in formation, where we can now name that as a larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expect next is the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, which I believe we have seen over here in this ABC corrective structure. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expect next is an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 before we can expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this wave 3, because I believe this is what is playing out, and start by giving you a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.03013 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting this wave 3 to the upside to do. Then we can expect a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5, and because the wave 3 to the upside is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see a 5-wave structure in formation within that higher Elliot wave count 3, and I believe we are seeing such a move right here, where we can term this as the wave 1, where then we saw this wave 2 to the lower side, and I believe whatever we are seeing at the moment is the formation of this wave 3 before we can expect a wave 4 and then a wave 5 to complete the formation of this wave 3 to the upside. And getting a little bit into the details of this 5-wave structure that we are seeing in the formation of that wave 3, and first get to see whether this second wave has done the minimum that we expect a second wave to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. That gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which lies between the $0.02152 mark and the $0.02107 mark, which is a target area that we fully maximized. And after seeing the low for that second wave, we have started a very nice bounce to the upside in what I'm terming as that wave 3, and giving you a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 using a trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.02752 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting the next bounce here on the Vechain chart to do. And for that to also play out, we also need to manage to break above a key area of resistance at around the $0.02436 mark. Now, given that we have the support of the 20-day MA, there are chances of continuing to unlock even higher prices, get back to that key area of resistance, and in case we see a breakout above that key area of resistance, then we can expect a retest, and once the retest is in and a success, then we can continue pushing higher to fully maximize our target area. And once we complete the formation of this wave 3, then we can expect a wave 4 and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to complete our larger Elliot wave count 3 to the upside here on the Vechain chart. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios, and also taking a look at the indicators before I give you the long-term long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, here on the RSI you can see we are trading at around the 61 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 before we get into the overbought region. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, and that means higher prices are still coming our way. And jumping to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Vechain chart. Here on the daily chart you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red, where you can see that Vechain, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.28 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.015 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2. And on the long-term scenarios, I'm expecting the formation of this wave 3, and I have a target area at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.46277 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside to do. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.